All throughout 2023, I struggled with a lot of stuff. Over the course of a year, 2 years, 3 years, struggling, battling stuff like depression, unhealthiness, and overall sadness, mental health. I battled and struggled with a lot of stuff. But there's one thing which overall, after time and time and time and time, I finally figured out and learned, which you should learn as well. So you struggle because it's just part of life. Part of life. Everybody struggles. It doesn't matter who you think you are, doesn't matter what level you're at as of a person, social status, money status. It doesn't matter. You always, 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 always struggle with some category in some area. But that's just part of living life and being a human. All those rappers, all those music artists, everybody. Everybody struggles. Because that's just part of life. That's just how life was made to be. Everybody struggles. Just because someone's at a great level didn't mean they're not struggling right now. Yeah, they have money. They might be struggling with getting closer to God. There's many, 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 many flaws as to thinking why one should not deserve any sort of struggle. Overall, because everybody, no matter who it is, they just hide all the stuff that they're really bad about, whatever they're really bad about. Because even the person who's slightly better than you, they were just way better at covering their tracks and covering everything up. Because when you look around outside, or on your phone or on social media or anywhere, everyone's messed up. Everyone's messed up. They can keep trying to hide it and hide it and hide it, covering their tracks and covering the trails, but everybody's messed up. And everybody's struggling. And everybody has at least covered their tracks, even if it wasn't well. Because the truth is, the struggle is the best part. The best part on the graph that you actually start experiencing some inclination upwards. That's like the only time during the whole graph period, it's not linear, that you actually somewhat start rising and rising and rising. Because overall, people think it's just a whole linear idea that you just go from point A to point B and that's just it. It doesn't really work like that. There's going to be struggles, there's going to be dips, there's going to be downs, there's going to be ups. There's going to be super low dips and it's going to fluctuate. It's going to fluctuate. Because overall, of the 90, 100 years you have on this planet, you will always struggle with something. You may not even know yourself, but everybody struggles with something. It could be very minuscule or very major and very critical. But struggling is just part of the process. Part of the process to get better and better and better and better and better. That's just part of the process. And if you can't handle the struggle, that's fine. Just know you're probably not going to get better and better and better then. If you just keep trying to avoid the struggle, avoid the struggle, avoid the struggle, avoid the struggle, trying to bob and weave, it's not going to work all the time. So trying to avoid struggling is a really, really stupid idea and a waste of time. Because overall, if you want to stack and 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 actually climb your way out, that's going to take some struggling and that's going to take some effort. Probably 98% of the people who clicked on this video are gone by now. There's probably about 1 or 2% of the people who just clicked on this video who still remain. So therefore, I'll get straight to the point. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this. So for anybody who wants to hear some soft message or something, go on Subway Surfers or something, click off. I'm not going to waste your time. So many people are gone now, but that's fine. So those were just NPCs. The struggle, since it doesn't ever get easier, and you can't just dodge it or completely get rid of it. Most of the time, you're going to struggle with something. You get rid of a struggle in one area, you get struggle in another area. And it's going to continue and continue. But because struggling is just part of the process of living a human life, learning new things, experiencing new things, the struggle will never get easier, but you just get stronger and you just gain more knowledge, more wisdom. And that's it. You never ever just make the struggle easier. You just become stronger to the point where it feels like that, but it's not the case. So I hope you've learned something very valuable today. Remember to like and subscribe. Other than that, welcome to the Brotherhood.